again. This is Joanna Cox. Hey, I want to talk to you about something that many of us experience. You ever feel that sometimes you just want to succeed in what you have set out to do, but you feel that you're held back, something's holding you back inside, you can't push through it, or maybe that you just simply are a failure? Well, I think everybody has gone through that. But what is it that we can learn from this, okay? Some of us seem to allow that seemingly failure, what we consider a failure, to hold us back in such a life experience way, okay? But I want to tell you this. The majority of us won't learn unless we fail. I'll give you an example of this, okay? From the very beginning of our life. Yours, mine, anyone. A baby. Unless that baby learns how to sit up, how to balance, then crawl, right? Scoot around, get climbing up on things, and then stand up, right? There's a process. You're bearing with me, right? And then they start taking a step or two. Are they ever gonna fall? Have you ever seen a baby never fall? It doesn't happen, okay? In life, we are the babies learning how to walk, how to crawl, how to scoot, how to sit up. There isn't anybody of us that hasn't failed. But from that failing, what happens is that we realize, no, that needs to be done a little different. And we try again. We get a little bit better. And then we try again, and we get a little bit better. Well, if that's the case, then are we really failing? Or are we just growing? Growing is a process. If we don't listen to some advice that we might be receiving, we could get ourselves into messes that take a while to get out of. Okay, life messes. I'm not sure anybody really escapes that either. I'm not sure that they do. You know, I've never met anybody that didn't get themselves in a mess and have to take time in their life to figure it out, to get through it, okay? So, my reason for saying any of all this is this. Some of us really are hard on ourselves, that we are so different than anyone else, that we're such failures in life and can't get it right, so much screw up. You hear the chatter, the self-talk. It's not like we would talk to anybody else like that. Okay, we would never talk with anyone we love like that, I hope. If we do, we need to really figure that out too, right? So, I propose to you, don't talk to yourself like that. You know, and if you catch yourself talking like that, then maybe it's time to really rethink and reshape how we're talking to ourselves. Sometimes we need to learn how to say, you know, it didn't work this time, but if I try it again, and maybe I'll tweak it a little bit this way or tweak it a little bit that way, I'll get it this time. This is reasonable because, now listen, if we continue to do exactly the same thing over and over again and keep falling and keep failing on the same exact thing, now there's something wrong too. Because, see, now that's the definition of insanity. And we don't want to be that either, right? Okay. So, tweaking what we do to modify our behavior, our thinking, our way of going about things, that is key. Okay, so just think about how we think, what we do to succeed. We all need it, we all want it. It builds our confidence, right? When we succeed at different things, when we look and learn. But don't keep bashing yourself. It's not helpful. It's not helpful. You don't need to do that. Please understand, I am talking from home plate right here. I did it for years. I still catch myself doing it. I have made a decision for my own self that I am going to start changing more consciously how I think. Monitor it. Really intend to change my thinking as it's happening. Step by step, day by day, moment by moment in the day. And thus being able to change the outcome. I don't know about you, but I think all of us could probably benefit if our confidence in ourselves was a little bit better. I mean, I'm not talking about being egotistical. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying so that we then can be of service to others. And that's my point for myself. You know, I cannot help anyone else that I love if I'm having issues inside, talking dirt to myself. How can anyone else think of me in any other way? I mean, we invite trouble if we're thinking dirt on ourselves. We invite that back by others. And it isn't pleasant. Okay, so think of the lack of stress and the calm that we received and the peace of mind if we get a handle on this. Every day's new. We get a new chance every single day. So let's take it day by day. Because that day, that moment, is all you get. Okay? Are you listening to me? I have had to have this talk with myself too. Life is fragile. Treat it with respect and honor. This is it. That's all you got right now. How do you want to do your life, your day, this moment, this breath? Hope this helps. Hit me back if you like this message. If you got any questions or comments, feel free to put them out there to me. All right. Take care, babe.